So I just heard the new Rick Ross single featuring Jay-Z, "The Devil Is a Lie." Now, as Rick Ross states in the song, this our time again, we getting money. But at the end of the day, we already know the ridicule that's gonna come from the song. This is nothing like Maybach Music, the first one, Freemason. You know what I'm saying? The production on it is cool. I think the hook is sort of alright. Rick Ross just repeating "The Devil Is a Lie." Of course, we already know Jay-Z had the toughest verse. You know what I mean? Jay got the verse where, he throws shots at, spectators and people that gossip about him. Rick Ross had two verses. That was cool. Nothing really special. The song is okay. I'm not even going to sit here in front. There's no need for me to go ahead and break it down and listen to it again and try to get something more from it, because at the end of the day, it is a Rick Ross track. From him saying that he dropping Mastermind, and I looked at it as something that was going to be a classic, I would just use this track as promotion. You know what I mean? Because I know Jay and Ross can go in there and do something way better than this, some classic type shit, because of all the songs that they did together and they got under their belt. At least two of them, to me, in my opinion, is classic: Freemason and Maybach Music. Three Kings, I think it could have been something special if Jay would have really went in there and did his verse instead of that freestyle shit that I don't know why DJ Khaled chose to keep. But like he said, Jay did a verse for it, but somehow the file got lost, and so they had to go back, and that's the verse that they got from Jay-Z, which they should have just scrapped the song and came back with something later, you know what I mean? Because that doesn't make Jay-Z look good at all. But at the end of the day, it's an alright song, you know what I'm saying? I definitely have to hit a full body of work to see where this song rates within the album. And it kind of sucked that he didn't put out the album this year, because possibly it could have been something special to where he could have made people list. But at the end of the day, we just never know what to expect from Rick Ross, you know what I mean? The first single was No Games featuring Future, which was a record I wasn't feeling at first, but then it kind of grew on me. I think the remix is pretty dope. This record right here, it's not that bad, you know what I mean? But I can't tell if Ross is getting better or is he losing it, because we all know how people throw promotional songs out there just to do it. I call them throwaway records, and then when you get the album, it's something totally different. But if this is a single that they keeping, I would say at least go in there before the album is due. You got to turn it in, rework them verses, because you can definitely change the production, definitely change them verses, and actually do something special with the song. Because if you look at the title, "The Devil Is a Lie," you know what I'm saying? It definitely can be spin different in a way where it's similar to Freemasons. You don't want to recreate the same song, but you definitely want to have something classic to where people is talking about it on blogs, and it's building the anticipation for your Mastermind album that's dropping at the top of the year. You know what I mean? From first listen, it's cool. Out of a rating, out of 5, I give it about a 3.5, 4, you know what I mean? But definitely I feel they should have did it the way where they trading back bars back and forth, instead of Ross getting 2 verses and then Hove come in towards the end. You know what I'm saying? It should have been Ross verse, then Jay, and then, they split the third verse or something like that. But at the end of the day, it's a cool record, not the best. He definitely going to have to put out some more quality work to show that he ain't falling off, because it kind of sucked that, you dropping albums and, at least from his second album, he's been getting better, especially Teflon Don to me, which is a classic. God Forgives I Don't wasn't bad either. And at the rate that he going, I'm just hope he know what he doing, because he done said a lot of good things about the album. The promotion has really not been there, but it has. So I'm just wondering, once the year over with, what's going to be the layout for the album. You dig what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he on Def Jam. We still haven't seen a Jeezy record. We still haven't seen a Ross record. Sorry about that. And certainly we don't know what to come from Rick Ross as, a CEO, an artist. So we just have to wait and see. But y'all let me know what y'all feel about the song. I think it's an okay song. It could have been better, but like I said, 3.5, 4 out of 5. One.